So what you pick for tonight?
Let's go dancing.
We're on our feet all day.
Hockey game. The Capitals are in town against the Kings.
Maybe we could pay $100 a piece for nosebleed seats.
Cheap, cheap, cheap. Okay, what movie do you want to rent?
How about Batman?
Keaton, Kilmer, or Clooney?
Okay. How about Sleepless in Seattle?
That is such a chick movie.
Fine, you pick the movie. I don't care what it is, just as long as there's lots of kissing.
Like Bridges of Madison County?
I don't care which movie it is, just as long as there's lots of kissing.
Pacific Blue Unit, robbery in progress at Seaside Gems, corner of Oceanfront and Wayside.
This is 1 PB3 responding.
Got him?
Got him.
I'm on the other one. Call it in!
Ma'am, I need you to stay here with the store owner until the help arrives.
You can't just leave me here.
Calm down. Everything will be fine. The ambulance is on its way.
No, please.
This is 1 PB3 requesting ambulance and backup at Seaside Gems. Civilian down. 1211 armed suspect cuffed at the scene. I am en route north on the boardwalk to assist partner in pursuit of suspect armed and dangerous.
Please, don't kill me.
Shut up.
Let us go, please.
Zane, get me out of these things. You're getting to be more trouble than you're worth, Billy boy. You could ID us now. Zane, please.
SWAT PB6, 211 suspect headed northbound on Strand.
Roger, 1 PB6.
Please, drop your weapon! All right?
I'm okay. Go around.
We lost the second guy. TC's still working at the other scene.
Whoa,
What? Just put me in the room with the other guy I cuffed. He'll tell me where to find his pal.
he's gone.
Gone where?
There's a third perp.
What? There was another guy in there?
Yeah, in the vault. He assaulted Miss Richards and then he freed his partner.
Officer,
Are you all right?
you left us with that maniac. We could have been killed.
Take a look around, it's just another day was this when you called for backup and paramedics?
Yes, and then I left to join TC in pursuit.
Before you secured the crime scene?
The suspect was armed and dangerous.
Lieutenant, we have one partial print from the crime scene. Unfortunately, it's not enough for a computer matchup. But I do have an inventory of stolen jewelry out to the pawn shops.
All right, find out if any of the local fences are moving any new product and distribute these sketches, huh?
All right, on it.
TC, why don't you give her a hand? I have a few things to go over with Chris still.
Okay.
Sit down.
Is there a problem, Lieutenant?
I just want to make sure you're all right. Corey told me how that victim at the robbery scene went off on you.
Yeah, well, they knocked her around pretty hard. She blames me. But I thought the scene was under control. I mean, there was a maniac with a shotgun on the boardwalk. If I had swept the store, pedestrians would have been shot, or even TC.
Chris, you're a good cop. You made a call.
Are you saying I made the wrong one?
Do you think you did?
Don't psychoanalyze me, Lieutenant, please.
Sometimes hindsight provides clearer answers.
So you do think it was wrong for me to leave?
I'm in no position to judge that from behind this desk. You were concerned about TC?
Do you think I was more concerned about him than I was about those civilians?
Chris, even cops are allowed to have feelings.
When I am on duty, my emotions are not a factor.
Well, then you're a better cop than me.
You gotta shoot at the freaking cops, you don't miss. They take prisoners, we don't.
Yada, 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 man. Back off, Zane.
Hell with you. I'm the one who stayed up nights laying this out.
You stay up nights because you're overcranked.
What? Maybe we ought to just leave town for a little while. Shut up, Billy. If you hadn't been such a wuss, you wouldn't have gotten taken down by that girl cop.
Nice legs, though, man.
She's the reason we had to leave the tank behind. Okay, don't worry. Another couple hits, and we'll have enough jewels to buy all the dope and senoritas we want. We'll be over the border before the cops figure out who the hell we are. Well, what makes you so sure? Because we're not some dumb jerks who come in, do a job, then sit around a month casing the next one. We come in, hit, we're gone.
If we're so smart, then what are we doing stuck in this dung heap? Getting a room somewhere is not gonna get us busted.
We get a room, we gotta check in. We check in, the desk clerk gets to eyeball us. And who's he gonna recognize if the cops come by? Billy.
Man, you are way too paranoid.
Not paranoid. Careful. Besides, I hear this place has got some really great room service.
What's up? New to the hood, huh?
Just passing through.
They were glad to do business with you. Here's even split on a deuce. Time to pay up, dog. Oh, nice. Real?
Yeah, I'm worth a lot more than that dope.
Don't worry, cuz. Our little secret, huh?
Hey, any luck?
Nope. Plenty of local jewelry store robberies, but just none with the same MO.
Good. Why don't you come to bed?
I can't sleep.
Rub your back.
Palermo accused me of not doing my job.
Come on, Chris. Bunch overreacting.
So now you think I'm being too emotional?
It was a tough day. It was emotional. There's nothing wrong with that.
Unless it interferes with your job.
Only you know if that's what happened there today, Chris. And sometimes there's absolutely no way of knowing because we just react.
And you think I reacted the way I did because we're sleeping together?
You're a good cop. I trust your judgment.
Yeah, well, I'm not so sure about Palermo.
Maybe his radar's picking up on something. You know, if we just level with him about us.
No way. We are not telling him.
Fine. Forget I said it. I'm going to bed.
I'm gonna go home.
What, you mean you're not staying?
Corey's gonna get suspicious about us, and that's the last thing we need right now. Good night.
You look beat.
Didn't get much sleep last night.
Yeah, well, nothing like chasing after a loaded shotgun to put your adrenaline on overtime.
Yeah, that must be it.
You talked to Chris last night?
Yeah. We went out for a beer. Why?
Well, she's just been out of whack ever since her conversation with the lieutenant. I was just wondering what you thought.
Ballistics came back on that gun Chris confiscated. It matches up to a bullet taken out of a jewelry wholesaler up in Santa Barbara last month.
Same MO?
Yeah, it's just the first of 4 robberies they pulled there in a week.
Sounds pretty organized.
Yeah, SBPD says they're very precise and nasty.
Just what we need around here.
Let's put a warning out to all the local jewelers, huh?
You got it.
Luther! Luther!
Officer Del Toro. I'm too busy to help the local constabulary.
A fence is happy to see the cops.
Young lady, a fence separates people. I bring them together.
And I'm nauseous.
I sense my charms are lost on Officer Kelly.
Luther, your charms are as dubious as your livelihood.
We're after some information.
Victor, she lacks your subtlety, your finesse.
Yeah, but I make up for it with attitude.
Officer Kelly, we just got word that a truckload of designer watches was hijacked. And there's a big fat markup for the fence. Who moves the product?
What's that I smell? Aha! Entrapment!
It would be if it weren't a lie. I lie you're gonna repeat to every fence in the area. Tell them the seller's gonna auction the watches on the pier at 4 this afternoon.
And I assume shortly thereafter you arrive.
That's right.
I'll have to consider it. After all, I would sacrifice certain credibility among my peers. 20 years in the same location.
Let's cut to the bottom line. Officer Del Toro here says you owe him a favor.
I trust you were discreet with the details. Okay, you got yourself a deal.
Think it'll work?
If you steal it, they will come.
Man, is this great or what?
Why's he gotta go off on me like that?
Zane? That's just the way he is, man.
He scares me, Hank.
He scares me too, man, but that's what's so cool about him.
I think he's nuts.
Hey, no argument. But it's what makes him dangerous. And people are afraid of dangerous. And that's why we always get away.
Where's he now?
He went to go meet the girl. He said he wanted to take a shower.
Why?
I don't know.
I told you Luther would come through. I present to you every local fence who handles jewelry.
Let's just wait and see exactly what he comes through with. The only way out of here is through me.
Have we violated some local statute?
On any given day, I'd wager several.
Well then, if we're not under arrest...
You have the right to remain.
All right. What do you want?
Seaside Gems heist. Anything?
Seaside got hit?
Oh, please, try to be more convincing.
Seaside got hit?
Listen, I want the guys who pulled off this robbery.
Which makes this different from every other day. How?
These guys are violent, and they could be dangerous to anyone who's dumb enough to deal with them.
So you'd like a little heads up in case the rocks surface?
That's right, Louis. That's what I'd like.
Is there a get-out-of-jail-free card in there for us?
Well, I can do much better than that. I could stay out of your face every hour of every day for the next year.
I can handle at least a dozen pieces. And I want the emerald bracelet for myself.
You know I don't fence where I steal, baby.
Then give me some of the Santa Barbara stuff.
Greedy, greedy, greedy.
We had a deal, Zane. I pick out the stores, I get first crack at the merchandise.
That was before you told me about the lady cop. She's probably the one who nailed Billy. Bet she took heat when we split.
Hell hath no fury, Zane.
I'll think about it.
Now, tell me about tonight's target.
Tell me these aren't the same guys, Lieutenant.
Same MO, same descriptions.
What happened?
The owner resisted, so they shot him. He may have wounded one of them before he died. There are bloodstains leading down the boardwalk.
I'll let the local hospitals know.
Right.
I'm sorry.
Sorry. We started seeing each other. We agreed we wouldn't bring the job home with us, or the relationship would never last.
Well, you're right.
Yeah. And then you started bringing the job home and all the crap that comes with it.
You are so clueless.
What? What'd I say?
Nothing. Everything.
Chris, you didn't shoot the store owner.
No, I didn't. But the guy who did is out there because I screwed up.
Hey, you didn't screw up.
You're so sure.
Yeah, I am.
Well, I wish I was.
Look, I know you're hurting. And I want to make it better, but I don't know how to fix this.
You know, as damaging as this may be to the male ego, TC, not everything can be fixed.
Wait a minute, wait.
Sometimes I just want to be held and told that it's going to be okay, even if it's all a lie. Victor, you ever have any doubts what kind of cop you are?
Nope, I'm a Hispanic one, and if I ever forgot, there was always enough gringos around to remind me. Present company accepted.
In the Navy, I always felt like I was being judged by a different standard.
Oh, I've been there. You can't just be good, you have to be better, a lot better.
Lately, I feel like I've been falling short.
Better doesn't mean perfect, Chris. Wait, there's Luther.
25. 20.
Hey, 15. What's going on, Luther?
Oh, Hong Kong got handed back to the Chinese. Hillary Clinton hit the big 5-0.
Talk about yesterday's news.
And a certain trinket from Seaside Gems just rolled into Lou Burton's pawn shop.
Is that Louis?
Even the fence has got trouble getting fen these days.
Where have you been?
Working? Barney's. Neiman Marcus?
Bourgeois crap.
Bourgeois, maybe, but crap, definitely not. Nice day at the office, dear?
To die for.
The guy got killed. Watch the owner, I said. Watch the owner.
I didn't know he had a gun.
I can't believe these jerks are willing to risk their lives to protect some shiny metal and colored rocks.
That's some pretty twisted logic, Zane.
Look, everybody just calm down.
This little jerk is driving me crazy. You, stay in line, do your job. Next time, I'm not the one getting shot.
It's the crank you're doing that's making you crazy. Sooner or later, it'll get you killed.
Only the good die young, Alley girl. I'm gonna live to see 100.
It was Luther, wasn't it? Luther saved your fat tail by calling me. Now she would have confiscated a whole other set of your jewels.
Told you to stay away from that stuff.
Hey, come on, how else are you gonna catch these guys if I don't play middleman for you?
How would you like to play middleman in San Quentin, huh?
I was gonna call.
Where'd you get the ring? Accessory after the fact. Attempted murder. I need a name, Louis.
Reggie Jones.
Reggie, 12 o'clock and high.
I don't know better, Reggie. I say you were trying to avoid me.
No way, man. Tell the truth. You're my man, officer. Calloway?
Truth would be nice. Where'd you get the ring, Reggie?
Ring? What ring?
This ring, Reggie.
Oh, that ring? Found it. Lay right there in the gutter.
Oh, well, given the location, I'm surprised you didn't trip over it.
Go ahead. Arrest me. I'll make bail in an hour.
Reginald Jones, you're under arrest for armed robbery.
Yeah, I didn't know it was stolen.
That Louis' a fence, not a lost and found.
I didn't know he was a fence.
And I suppose you had no idea that this was crystal meth.
Didn't know it? It ain't mine. And ain't no way you could prove it, neither.
Why don't you play the game anyway, Reggie?
Deal went down by the empty warehouse under the pier. Dude I didn't know was handing out jewelry like it was Halloween.
Good man, Reggie.
Huh. No tenant directory, but, it is a security building.
Going in.
No trespassing, private property. I smell paperwork.
Probable cause. Police! Freeze!
Looks like paperwork to me.
Well, cheer up, people. Busting into that dive paid off.
Well, the place was covered in prints, but we found a match for almost every set.
Big surprise.
Mainly drug convictions and petty theft, except for one with a history of armed robbery, assault, and murder. David Zane, in the complete unabridged list of all known associates.
Half are in prison and half unaccounted for.
This is him. This is the one I cuffed.
All right, well, let's distribute this. Let them know we're after him.
I know one more. Allison McGuire. She's a shoplifter and a con artist. And she's trying to expand into the jewelry business.
I've seen her before. In the security video from the second robbery, she was at the jewel box a couple hours before the hit.
Well, if Allison's marking the store, she could be our roadmap to Zane and his crew.
Do we pick her up, make her sweat it out, or tail and trail?
Let's take her, Lieutenant.
Victor?
My snitch says she's cold and she's clever. If we pull her in, that'll just give her pals time to disappear.
Tail and trail.
This is good. This is good. There's about 1,000,000 different ways to split in case something goes wrong.
Nothing better.
But what if the cops show up again?
Kill them.
Can I get 3 of those with the works?
We got Zip for 2 jobs. This is our last hit before we leave town, so no foul-ups and you answer to me.
Thanks, partner.
You wanted to see me?
Is there anything you'd like to tell me about what's going on between you and Chris?
There's nothing to tell.
Are you sure?
Look, Tony, if you have a problem with something, just come out and say it.
I'm not the one with the problem. Chris has asked not to be partnered with you.
She give you a reason why?
No, that's why I'm asking you for one.
I, can't tell you why people do what they do, Tony.
Off the record, TC.
She's doubting herself. Every time I try to help, I just push the wrong buttons.
Okay, well, this time we're talking as friends. Next time I can't make any promises.
Chris! What the hell's going on?
You're the one that didn't want work to interfere with our private lives. This just makes it easier.
Yeah, easier for you to avoid dealing with the situation. Avoid dealing with me. Look, Chris, we can go to Palermo together.
Don't you get it? I'm the chick. I'm the one that's gonna take the heat. I'm the one that they're gonna blame.
You're the only one doing that.
Did you hear Palermo? Zane is wanted for murder. I had him. I let him get away. What if he kills again?
He won't, if we catch him first.
Like breaking down doors and acting like a damn cowboy just to vindicate me?
Look at me. Look at me. I love you.
And I love you. And that's why I can't work with you.
Chris, we need...
No! One question. If the roles were reversed, what would you have done?
I don't know. I probably would have checked the back room.
I thought I was doing the right thing, TC.
I know that.
Then why do I feel so bad?
How can I help? What's a Rodeo Drive woman like that doing with the likes of Allison McGuire?
Placing an order.
An order for what?
A Louis Vuitton handbag for her, a Mont Blanc pen for her husband, and a brand new Rolex for the pool boy. Thank you. Check, please.
She's a personal shoplifter.
Everybody likes a bargain, and nobody hits the high-end retailers better than Allie. She knows the schedule of every clerk and every security guard, who lingers over personal calls, when they sneak out for a smoke or go to the toilet.
Now, you think she's smart enough to plan a few jewelry heists?
She's smart enough. She's also smart enough not to do it unless she's got a whole lot of muscle.
We gotta get close to her. See if the brains lead us to the brawn.
Thanks.
Time to go shopping.
This time, let's get away with something besides our boyish good looks.
Any guns in Lancaster Pacific Blue in the area. Robbery suspects fleeing south on Vista and Spaya Drive.
This is 1 PB3 responding.
Can't wait, we gotta go now.
No, Billy's got all the crap.
Hey! Damn it!
This is 1 PB4 requesting backup. 2 armed and dangerous suspects fleeing south in a 70s model Buick. Brown with no rear license plate number. Also requesting an ambulance.
Roger, 1 PB4.
Even with Allie McGuire spying for them, their plans haven't panned out. Chris and TC cut the Take their first robbery in half. The shooting made them turn tail on the second.
Yeah, well, they lost a guy and everything they had on that last job. Not much to show for all that work.
I know money means no drugs.
And strung out, they'll be even more dangerous.
And desperate. We're gonna give Zane something so easy, so lucrative, he won't be able to resist.
Great. Just tell TC and Chris.
I want to give Chris some distance from the situation. I think the three of us have it covered, huh?
Sure.
Yeah.
Hey. Hey. You okay?
Yeah, it's not my blood.
Glad to see you haven't lost your sense of humor.
Man, I can't even eat. I can't sleep. I can't even cry.
I was just about to offer you a hot meal, a pillow, and a shoulder. Wow. And here I try to pride myself on knowing exactly what you need.
TC, I'll see you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow.
So how's your head case?
The unflappable Officer Chris Kelly has become totally flapped. And yours?
TC? Ditto. I mean, I know this is a hard case, but they're both taking it so personally.
You think maybe that's because it is personal?
Personal?
You know, TC, Chris, personal.
Oh, please. We're roommates. Friends. Women. She would have spilt it to me for sure. Besides, Chris isn't crazy enough to date somebody she works with. It's suicidal.
Yeah, no kidding. How do you recover from a fight with someone that's always in your face?
Yeah, well, there's definite advantages to Tim being 3,000 miles away.
You ready to browse? I'll be here soon.
This is so unlike me. Usually when I want something expensive, I just steal it myself.
Go to it.
I want what I want. But we've already seen a dozen different sapphires in a dozen different stores.
Not a powder blue cornflower sapphire. Now, Luther told me that you could get me anything. But if you're unable or unwilling...
No. Customer's always right.
Rubies, diamonds, emeralds, more diamonds, pearls.
The vertical hold. Oh, ladies, I'm all alone today. I'll be right with you.
They have plenty of gorgeous sapphires here.
Too dark, too small.
This will put me 2 days offline.
I'm doing the best that I can.
We do the best we can.
I like that one.
May I be of assistance, ma'am?
Yeah, I would love to see this ring.
Excellent choice. The cornflower. And madame, may I help you?
No, Madame is doing just fine. Thank you. Okay, so the store's a little beneath my usual, but it's got great inventory and non-existent security.
Sounds like a no-brainer to me.
It would to someone with no brain.
Yeah, and you're such a genius, blowing away Billy so we lost the whole score.
You want to join him?
Back down, Hank. His is bigger. Look, with this one store, you can salvage all your time here, Zane. We can make out fat.
We? I'm not looking for new partners.
Come on, Zane. I'm tired of busting my butt so some socialite can get herself a new pair of...
I pay you 10% of every job you spot.
Yeah, 10% of nothing. For this job, I want a full third. Billy's third.
You want Billy's third? You pull Billy's shift.
What do I do? Get a mask?
Well, they'll be looking for that. They won't be looking for a chick.
Yeah, and what if somebody gets a good look at me?
Smile will be long gone. One more thing. You do it like Billy, you end up like Billy.
Don't worry. I'll do it as good as I do everything else for you.
Thanks for calling. You going one way, me another. Story of our lives lately.
Missed you yesterday.
Yo, Palermo thought I should take a personal day. I was hoping you'd call.
I did.
Why didn't you leave a message?
Why didn't you answer the damn phone? First you want to talk all night, Chris, and then you don't want to talk at all. I know this is hard on you, but I don't deserve these head games.
I think I'm playing games.
Sure feels that way. And I got news. We're both losing.
TC.
Now it's your turn to listen. I may not know exactly how you feel, but I know how I feel. I trust you. With my life. With my love. What do I have to do to get yours?
This was never about not trusting you or Palermo. Problem is, this is the first time in my life that I don't even trust me. The things I do, the decisions I make, on duty and off duty.
You saying you don't trust how you feel about me?
I'm saying, until I can trust myself again, I'm no good to anybody.
Lieutenant, are you sure you should be in that store alone?
Otherwise, it may scare him off. Just get the place covered. The minute they show, we'll hit him from two sides.
Chris and TC want to work backup.
Okay. Hey, Victor. Make sure everyone's in cyberware. Zane's unstable. He's already killed one of his own.
Want to hit a crank?
You know I don't do that crap.
Once we're in there, you're gonna wish you did.
Would you shut up? I'm nervous enough.
Chick's as bad as Billy.
She's gonna be fine. Unless she wants to end up like Billy. Just because I let you in my bed, don't think that'll save you if your info turns out to be wrong.
Always a romantic, Zane.
This is 1 PB1. All units copy.
Air secured, units in place.
Ready.
What the hell are we waiting for?
I said shut up!
What's the problem?
I got a weird feeling.
Yeah, it's called drug-induced paranoia.
It's called you're a moron, which is why I call the plays.
Zane, this isn't the time. Look, are we gonna do this or not?
Yeah, but we're gonna do it safe, just like Sausalito.
I freaking love Sausalito.
Any black and white Pacific Blue unit in the area. Armed robbery in progress. Jewelry store at 5730 Dune Avenue. 3 suspects wearing masks, armed and dangerous.
That must be them, Lieutenant. They're 6 blocks away.
All right, they didn't take the bait. All units go.
Where's Chris? I don't know.
This is 1 PB3, all units. 2 armed suspects just entered Raffinity Jewelers. Damn, was it a decoy?
All units in the area. 411 call at 5730 Dune Avenue. False alarm.
Thanks.
No need. You're welcome.
How'd you know?
I didn't. I could have left a fellow officer without backup, but I made the call to stay. I'm glad it was the right one. As much as this week has been hard on me, I know it's been tough on you. Thanks for putting up with me.
I would put up with you over the alternative any day. You really think it would be so bad if we went public?
Well, the way I see it is that we're damned if we do and we're damned if we don't. I always knew there'd be a price.
Because nothing that feels this good could ever come for free.
And maybe the price for our secret love is having to keep it secret.
Not being able to neck at the movies?
Not being able to tell our friends, Corey and Victor.
Or Palermo.
Always having to whisper I love you when all I really want to do is shout it.